contest to see which of these Bay Area schools will reign supreme. And after today, only one will be standing tall like a tree or chopping away at one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Stanford's offense will take the field first. The Bears put a whipping on Stanford the last time these two teams met, blowing out the Cardinals.
Blowing them out, creating momentum, creating mojo, getting the bragging rights in this rivalry. That is always something Cal fans look forward to. Giving it to Stanford fans for a whole year, especially when you beat them down.
Yeah, it just seemed for Cal last year like that was personal to them, right? They were so angry heading into that game. They wanted to make an example of their rival, and that's the way it should be every year for both these teams. That's what...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
Brown wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So California's offense has its first opportunity of the day. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the pitch. Shows him the stiff arm. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Cal! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
It's caught downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
It's picked off. That's number 10. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. On the option. Now the toss. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room. It's Moore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the move. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Bears are marching down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man down the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Brown will throw it. A little screen to the running back. Runs through the tackle. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This rivalry dates back to 1892, a mere 90 years before perhaps the most memorable play in college football history as Cal ran through the band on the field.
And that's a play they'll be talking about for another 250 years, no doubt. It's sort of synonymous with this rivalry between Cal and Stanford. And you never know. You never know any given year there's going to be a play that's just going to jump out at you, Dave, and something you'll hold on to.
And I think one of the cool nuggets about this series, the big game in 1982, the band running on the field, the one y'all referenced, every year whoever has the Axe trophy, they change the score of that game. That's how petty this rivalry is. We just change history, change scores. I love it.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Stanford! Grabbed in the end. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option, the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Golden Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Smells it, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Cal! Look, it's still early. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
Turning it on! And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
He's got him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Trying play action. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming out with a big interception. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Complete. Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. And a first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. So the touch.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Shoots it to the left, and it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. There's always one thing sure to get the juices flowing for the Cardinal and the sturdy Golden Bears, and that's anything to do with the axe, guys.
Yeah, and the trophy games are fun. It's not a real axe, by the way. It's kind of a trophy with an axe on it. But this means something to them. It means... fans, all the pranks, all the history behind it, Paul.
Yeah, it's really actually more of a plaque, which is interesting. But regardless, it doesn't matter what the records are between these two teams, Stanford and Cal. It comes down to this game. This is bragging rights, not just today, but for the rest of the year.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air on first down. Here's the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking downfield very late in the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The option look. Got the first down. Looking for more. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Brings into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
At the 45 on its way. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The play-action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Golden Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Touchdown, Cal! And they... All wideouts, no backs. Brown wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. On first down from the 13-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back has it. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it on the move. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Brown will throw it. Floats it out in space. There he goes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown! They'll run the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Tries to get it on the ground. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Golden Bears send the hurry up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key play.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Looking for a big play. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes a catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Black. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Defense in press coverage. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Brown wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Ross. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field and lets it fly deep downfield. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try to
intercepted, and finally this deep. To play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Running back searching for a hole. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Brown will throw it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Fires to the big fella.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game,
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Well, they didn't let... for a big return. The game is over. Band is not on the field, and it is the sturdy Golden Bears who will come home with